Yes, Lord Jesus.
You got it. Leave it here. Say amen.
Glory to God. Thank you, Jesus.
God is good. All the time.
Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus.
He woke us up this morning. He didn't have too many needs.
Thank you, God.
There's some that didn't wake up this morning.
Amen. Amen.
And I thank God that He took His finger and touched me. Touch all of us that need to hear. Thank you. The scripture is Matthew 25th chapter, 1 through 10.
Yes, Lord Jesus. Glory to God.
Can I get... I'm going to ask Pastor Soto to read it for me. 1 through 10.
I'll be reading out of the King James Version, the New King James Version. The book of Matthew, chapter 25, verses 1 through 10. Then the kingdom of heaven shall be likened to 10 virgins who took their lamps and went out to meet the bridegroom. Now 5 of them were wise and 5 were foolish. Those who were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. But while the bridegroom was delayed, they all slumbered and slept. And at midnight a cry was heard, Behold, the bridegroom is come. Go out to meet him. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said to the wise, Give us some of your oil, for our lamps are going out. But the wise answered, saying, No, lest there should not be enough for us and you. But go rather to those who sell and buy for yourselves. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and those who were ready went in with him to the wedding, and the door was shut.
Amen.
From this, I suppose my title is going to be ready for Jesus' return. The parent of the 10 bridesmaids. There were 10 virgins, which took, y'all can receive it, son. There were 10 virgins which took their lamp and went forth to meet the bridegroom. Let's find out, did all 10 virgins make it in to see the master? Or we call him, which is God. Bridegroom. Okay, 2 or 3 or 4 would tell me, when that we read there was only 5 bridesmaids had enough to fill their lamp with oil, while the other 5 forgot to bring more oil.
That's right.
That's the way we are sometimes. When we in need of and God tells us what that is that we need, but we forget. Why? Because we are not trying to really obey God. We would like to do things ourselves, but we have to stay in the word of the Lord.
That's right.
Amen.
The 5 foolish ones were called lazy, when they should have been working and were out trying to buy more oil for their lamp at the wrong time. You see, God had no respect for person.
That's right.
Some of us are selfish, some will try to break you down about what kind of parents or family life we have, what kind of background we come from,
That's right.
what color or gender we are, what education we receive, or what our physical and handicap. You know, we don't really say handicap, we say sickness. Maybe none of these things make the thing matter to God, because we all have the equal opportunity. Some people too busy worried about the title, worried about what you're doing. We are busy about it. But in 1 Thessalonians 4:11 tells me that said, and that ye study to be quiet and to do your own business and to work with your own hand. And we command you, and we will have to worry about nobody else.
All right.
That's right.
And a lot of us said, you know, even though it says study to be quiet, you know, it's kind of hard for some of us women to do that. But I promise you, if we do it, we'll be better off. A lot of us like to talk most of all the time. In 1 Corinthians 13:1, it says we ain't doing nothing but making a lot of noise. They say just making a lot of noise. You know, even though we preach, we prophesize, and you all about what is going to happen in the future. Give of faith, to speak to a mountain, to make it move. If I give everything to the poor people, without love, we will be worth nothing at all.
That's right.
We can do all these things and still not have the love of God,
My God.
and we'll still be on our way to heaven.
Yes.
But but that's not where we all want to go.
That's right.
And God did not build hell for us.
That's right.
All 10 virgins had the equal opportunity. Anyone can follow his guideline. Again, all 10 virgins had the same opportunity, but only 5 were willing to do their part. They are the 5 wives, and then the 5 wives with extra oil, while the bridegroom tarried, they all slumped. Okay, I'm going to 5. Why were they talking about how they found out that God not coming right there. But we have to be ready at all times, because we don't know when He's going to come back.
That's right.
You know, we might be trying to get ready, but we need to be ready.
That's right.
Because when He comes, you don't need to say, well, I forgot to do this. I'm supposed to go apologize to so-and-so, and I forgot I got to go help. No,
Say that.
it's too late.
That's right.
It's too late. But only 5 were willing to do their part. Okay, while the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. It was delayed. And at midnight there was a cry made. Behold, the bridegroom comes. Go ye out to meet him. Are we ready for his return? We got to be ready. And stop thinking about what people said about us. Negative excuses to keep on sinning. But there is no excuse.
That's right.
When Jesus come back for his return, when he returned, there would be nothing left to do but to be ready. Then all these virgins rose and trimmed their lamp. And the foolish said unto the wise, give us of you oil, and for our lamp are gone out. That's just like saying, okay, I done prayed, I done did all these things, blah, 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 and you had the same opportunity that I had. But yet now you're ready to share and take away from me. And then I'll be left out. I'm sorry. That would be a no-no for me.
That's right.
And the foolish said unto the wise, that would just say, give us your oil for our lamp are gone out. Okay, these really was foolish women. They now begging to share your hard work. Reading and studying and write and praying, seeking God. And you sweating and you doing everything you can to please the Lord. And here come these 5 foolish who want to share your oil.
Oh.
So the 9th verse it said, those who talk about those 5 wives told them, we haven't enough. Go instead to the shop and buy some for yourself. Now here I am saying that I am one of the 5 foolish. I'm going to go out the house and go and buy some oil. But when I get back, the door is what? Shut. So you get back and be standing out there knocking and talking about, oh Lord, here I am, I'm back. Okay, but God said no. No. And it reminded me of one time when I used to be an alcoholic. I was laying in the bed, high as what they call as a kite. And it was thundering, it was raining, it was doing all kind of, storming outside. And I'm laying in the bed with somebody that wasn't mine. But anyway, I heard it loud clap. I raised up in the bed, you all, and said, wait! Really? If I said that, I thought, wait, God is not going to wait on nobody. We got to be ready.
All right.
I'm waiting on God. I'm going to ask God to wait. For what? He gave me plenty of opportunity to get right and to be ready. Oh, and then also, please, let us please be ready when Jesus returns. Don't you want to go to that land up in glory where there is no more sickness, pain, ache, lies, gossip, backbiting, slander, your name or family, no more tears for anything. But when we cry at night, that's what God wants us to do. We cry out unto Him when we're in trouble, when we're in need, instead of going to this person, that person.
Amen.
Because some of us just only going to tell you what you want to hear.
That's right.
Yeah, so. But we as people have to be ready at all times. We have to have the discerning spirit to know what is and what is not of God. Because there are some deceivers out there that are ready to take us down. You could be a pastor, preacher, it don't matter. There's Christians out there still ready to take you down.
That's right.
No matter how far we come. But he answered and said, Pharaoh, I say unto you, I know you not. When they were knocking at the door. And then you know how we are. Well, God, I did this. God, I did that. Okay? You did that, but you still didn't make it in. We should always be ready. We need to stay awake and be prepared, for we do not know the date or moment of his return. Let's be about our Father's business. We're talking about the father of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, all that they went through, how God prepared them to be men of God, to be about their father's business, to do the things that he asked them to do. We all have required of the Lord. And if we do not know what our requirement of the Lord, all we have to do is ask, and he will show us. A Father with all power in his hand, he also gave unto his children to dwell in his power with the ability he give us to do what he requires of us. That's in James 1:5. When God returned after the fact, I believe when all his children and son Jesus returned to heaven, there would be fire and weeping gas, teeth, and the eyes would be lifted up in hell. Matthew 26-30. And then even though we are here, and we going through changes in our life, and we know that God is the answer to all our prayers, our trouble, our problem, whatever it be. That he said, and we saying that we know that we done heard through the grapevine and for the word ourselves that he gonna be fine next time. But yet, here we think we got time to play around. Here we think we got time to fornicate. Here we think we got time to tell lies. Here we think we got time to do what the flesh wants us to do. We got to crucify this flesh daily.
Right.
Because the flesh will cost you your life.
Amen. That's right.
If we do not, and the sad thing is that even though we here right now, and it said the world can go in with fire, it can be already kindled. Look at all these fires that we have out here, that it could be already kindled. But yes, the trumpet sound had not sound yet. And that's a sad thing. But when that trumpet, when I see all these fires, I'm like, oh Lord. And they talk about they having a hard time putting them out, blah, 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 this and that. You know, this it. I'm quite sure I have thought that. I did. And you
Amen.
better believe, I'm getting ready, I'm doing this, I'm doing that.
Amen.
You know, we got to be in the hair, we got to be about our Father's business. And these bridegrooms, you know, this just let me know that we got to do what we need to do to make it in and to do what God asked us to do without excuses, without being busybody. We got to stay on our knees, we got to give God praise, and we got to stop worrying about what people saying about it.
Amen.
We got to stop.
That's right.
People talk about me every day, okay? They talked about Jesus first.
Come on.
People hated me. They hated Jesus.
Yes.
So of course they gonna hate me. People gonna talk about you, no matter what. I heard those, you know, when people say, you know, the more they talk about me, the more I'm going down on my knee. And that's the best place to be. Instead of going and tell sister so and so and brother so and so.
Amen. Amen. That's
But
right.
that ain't gonna do nothing but make it worse. Then your name is out there
That's
floating.
right.
And then your business is out there. Cause that's all Satan wants.
That's right.
He wants to bring us down no matter what. All we would need to hear is the trumpet sound when the world get ready to hear. And we do not want to always just have fun. We can have fun being a Christian.
That's right. That's right.
We can laugh.
That's
We
right.
can go on picnic.
That's right.
We can go places.
Take me on a picnic.
Just only
right.
with your friend and your husband, your
That's right.
not boyfriend, girlfriend.
That's right.
We don't clear that up. Okay.
Amen.
We take working for God and having fun instead of looking like a limp. You know, some of us we sucked up dry like, you go to church all day. I mean, they preach about your soul. I mean, I'm tired of telling about my soul. I know my soul messed up, but they do something about it.
That's
They
right.
don't have to preach the same sermon over and over.
Amen.
And preach the sermon, preach over and over because some still doing this, some still doing that.
Yes.
And they think they're hiding, but no. And I'm quite sure Bishop sitting over here, God has showed him up. He just ain't told us.
All right.
But in his own time, he'll tell us. Let us
That's
know.
right. That's right.
All right. And right here, I'm going to say 51:10, created in me a clean heart, and renew in me a right spirit, and everything will be all right, and the bridesmaid will make it in.
Amen.
Amen.